It also has the tallest cliffs in the solar system. Thought to consist of equal parts of rock and ice, aerial surface terrain, probably of ice, is cross-cut with canyons, scarps and ridges. Umbriel is again thought to consist of rock and ice. Its surface is the darkest of the moons and heavily cratered. The surface seems to have gone through some form of surface heating that destroyed its very early features. Titania is the largest of Uranus's moons. Similar in composition, heavy cratering has been obscured by changes to the surface through some heating event like its sister Umbriel. Titania may have a tenuous atmosphere, as carbon dioxide and water ice have been detected on its surface. Oberon, the outermost of the spherical moons, seems similar to the others: ice and rock and heavily cratered. The surface has numerous scarps and graben from crustal movement. There are currently no plans to revisit these worlds. Neptune has 14 known moons, categorized into two groups, the regulars and the irregulars. The inner 7 moons orbit normally. The remaining half, including its largest moon Triton, orbit in either an eccentric, inclined, or retrograde motion. Triton orbits in the opposite direction to Neptune's spin. Scientists believe it was probably captured by Neptune's gravity in the early days of the solar system. Triton has an atmosphere that forms clouds and haze, and is the only moon closely observed by Voyager on its flyby of the system. However, Neptune plays a very important role at the edge of the solar system. The planets formed from a disk of dust surrounding our Sun billions of years ago. Remnants of this disk still remain: the rocky asteroid belt influenced by Jupiter, and the icy debris cloud beyond Neptune.
Neptune creates a ring structure in the dust cloud which features a gap where the planet itself resides. And this gap should make it fairly easy to tell where Neptune is from afar, even at distances where the planet is too dim to detect directly. The supercomputer simulations that Mark Kushner and I performed also allow us to see what the dust in the solar system may have looked like when the solar system was much younger. In effect, we can go back in time and see how the distant view of the solar system may have changed. When we included collisions between dust particles, we were really amazed by what we saw. Dust collisions change Neptune's gravitational imprint. The gap in the ring structure disappears.
Over billions of years, Neptune shepherds the dust cloud into an outer ring to what is now called the Kuiper belt. The New Horizons spacecraft is exploring this region with its first flyby of the enigmatic Pluto. Some 256 light-years away in the constellation Hercules, a planet dubbed a hot Jupiter, it is a sweltering 2040 degrees Celsius, the hottest planet yet detected, and also the darkest, reflecting no sunlight back into space. It speeds around its star every 2.9 days. A world just 2/3 the size of Earth, one of the smallest on record, and only 33 light-years away around the star GJ436, planet UCF-1.01 might be the nearest world to our solar system that is smaller than Earth. The planet, a rocky world, orbits so close to the star that the surface is probably molten. As with HD 189733b in the constellation Vulpecula, it appears to be tidally locked to its star, showing only one face as it orbits. Spitzer was able to distinguish the various temperatures of its clouds from 650 to 1700 degrees Celsius. Thermal imaging of these hot giants has provided more details of these distant worlds.